everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Missing Link C-01 Convoy. You can see him there in front of the box. You can go ahead and put him off to the side real quick, because yes, the box, very G1-esque box. You got C-01 there, you got a picture of his robot, in trailer modes and all that stuff. You got C-01, you got some artwork, of Optimus, or Convoy, whatever you want to call him. Right there, some new artwork, and of course, 40 years of Transformers. Yeah, illustration by Shin Ueda, who did the original artwork back in the day as well. Takara Tomy right there, and Missing Link and C-01. Yep. You got Cybertron and its Convoy. Up top here, you have, of course, the Transformers logo in Japanese and Autobots, and look, it's original artwork replicated by the toy and everything. On this side, you have him posing and everything, and on this side, you have more posing, and on this bottom, you have, of course, warnings and copyrights and all sorts of stuff down here, and Transformers logo and ages 15 and up and all that stuff. And also on the back, you have, hey, look, it's the classic, hey, so like some stuff he can do, and hey, look, it's the classic old G1 artwork from the old boxes and everything. You got the tech spec stuff and bio and all that right here, and the tech specs are still doing the thing. Which he comes with the filter thing. Comes with the red filter, which you can of course decode the tech specs that way and all that stuff. And that's the box. And of course you also can see inside. I forgot to mention there's styrofoam in there. It comes with a styrofoam tray, just like the original did. See there, got the box there. Also included in the box is, the collector's card, which is kind of like the original. It's got a little, leaving a little hole and punched into there. It says Convoy and everything, Cybertron, all that stuff on the back. Of course, the bio again, and of course, a little bit of artwork. You have the instructions right here. Shows, all the stuff he can do in the various modes and whatnot, how to transform and all that stuff. Comes, kind of a fake product catalog, more than meets the eye and all that stuff. So far, because the product catalog, at this point, Missing Link only has 2 figures, while you have big old spread for C-01, and C-02 is the other version of Convoy, which is the quote-unquote anime version, aka, so some differences there. And he also comes with a sticker sheet. Which is there. A lot of this stuff is already on the toy, but not everything. So if you want to add more stuff, you can. I'm debating whether or not to do this. Whether or not to put some of these stickers on. I'm still thinking about it. So there you go. So now to the main event. Yes, here he is, Missing Link Convoy, a new version of G1 Convoy, but now with modern articulation. So here he looks very familiar. This looks like G1 Convoy or Optimus, or whatever, might be switching between those two. But you can see he is, the red truck and everything. I'm going to look real quick, getting in closer. You can see, it's the red truck with silver stripe and everything. Got the Autobot symbols. Got the blue back end. This, the chromed gas tanks and rims and everything. He's got the yellowish. He's got the yellow window. Now he's got the new thing, which is he's got the Matrix chamber now. He's got a chromed bumper and grill. He's got chromed headlights. There's no longer holes there. He's still he has the chromed smokestacks. He's got the rub sign, which does work, although mine it doesn't work super well. You can see it though. It's working. It is working. It was initially out of the box not working very well because it was coming out of the cold. There's a couple little sprue marks or something right there, right on my copy. Not a huge deal. On the bottom, because there's kind of a bit of a problem as with a lot of these, which is this stuff doesn't all want to tab together properly. You can see it's there's some bowing, unfortunately, between here and here. It just seems to be kind of a bit of a problem. If you squeeze one end together, the other side will undo itself, but it still will transform and everything. But just something to be aware of. A lot of these seem to, particularly the C-01 version, seems to be not tabbing in together totally. There's that, and of course the trailer here. Of course, you got the gray trailer with the blue and blue and silver striping, the Autobot symbol and everything. All the little ridges down the side, all that stuff. You have the back door. Yep, all that up here. Mine has a couple bit of swirls in the plastic right there. All that, all that stuff. Yep, and down here at the bottom, you have all that. You have the little blue stoppers and everything. It hitches up just like it always has, and Can back out again. Yeah, it hitches up like it always has, and there we go. And he does roll smoothly as ever. These are not rubber tires, actually. They're not plastic. Or no, they're plastic, but they're that rubbery plastic, PVC plastic. So, like if you have a Legacy big Beachcomber, it's the same sort of thing. So it's not actual rubber anymore, but yeah, he does have the nice rolling tires and everything. So he does roll nicely, although mine's sitting funny, but because of the weirdness. But yeah, so there you go. That's that's the truck. And yeah, if you get the matrix chamber out, which is kind of hard to do without opening up the back a bit. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can do this without scratching it up. Trying to get in there. There we go. Yeah, you can remove the matrix chamber, and yeah, the seats. The seats are there. You can still, if you have your old Diaclone pilots or whatever, if you have any, you can go in there, just like before. Still, still's there. So that's not, the functionality has not been taken away. This is totally removable, and there you go. Just get it in. If it goes in, if I put it in the correct way. Yeah. So yeah, that's the truck as a whole. As it stands. Before I go any further, though, I want to do some quick comparisons before I start messing with more stuff. Because, of course, yeah, I got to do some comparisons. Here he is with Earthrise Optimus. Yep, Earthrise Optimus. Which really shows you how, undersized Earthrise Optimus's trailer is. Because, yeah, the cabs are almost the same size, but, yeah. Really undersized trailer there, but, yep, you got that. Overall, and not quite G1 Optimus, but how about G2 Optimus? My original G2 Optimus in its, how shall we say, well-loved condition. But yeah, you got, like stickers are gone. One of the smokestacks was snapped off. Yeah, he's kind of a little grimy. He's now a little bit grimy, even though I cleaned him. But yeah, he's still got a bit of grime on it. But yeah, that's the whole thing. And yeah, by the way, yeah, the pack is compatible, but barely. It doesn't really fit super well into that, but it would theoretically be compatible. But yeah, the hole, even though the same size and everything, it doesn't want to go in there. Oh well, but yep. And the batteries are out because I pulled them out. But yeah, there's the comparisons I wanted to do. So yeah, that's the truck mode as a whole. But of course, there's things you can do, including the trailer here, which these can fold out. Because you gotta do that because then of course you can also open this up and of course open the whole thing up. Which on mine, these latches together very solidly. The trailer latches together very solidly, but you can open that up. And hey, look, you got drone. The support drone, of course, can unfold. You can unfurl everything here, extending all that stuff out. But hey, where's the rest of it? Hey, yeah. Oh, yep, roller. You got a roller, nice silver roller right here. Black tires, which, yep, you have to, with the tires, you have to, just like with the original version, cut them off the sprue and attach them, which... That's pretty straightforward. Just cut them off sprue, attach the tires, you're good to go. What else do I want to show up? Yeah, these there's another sprue which has the little missiles on it. I've cut off 2 of them because, well, the missiles go on there. You have to make sure to insert them right and everything. But yeah, they'll go on into the drone, support drone. Like so. You do have the little gas thing. Well, I guess the fuel filler, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is still a thing. And the rubber hose and everything, 2 plastic pieces still come together. This can peg in right here if you want. Kind of all that stuff if you want. The gun, his rifle can actually store. There's now a peg hole right here. The rifle can store there. There's 2 pegs on here. You want to use that peg. Don't use this peg. If you use this peg, you can't close the trailer back up. Yeah. Peg that in right there. Unfortunately, he's missing the launcher. There's no more launcher. They've removed that for, one particular reason. This can now detach. You want to go ahead and slide this. Let's see what the slide is. Slides forward. Yeah, slide that forward, and this can now come off. So this can now come off, and it has its own set of wheels, and it can roll around now. This is now a thing you can do. So woohoo on that. Nope. That's the whole thing. And of course, yeah, this thing, the dial still's there, so you can rotate the little radar dish. If it, yeah, you can also have to fire the missile. They'll still work, and they not great, but not terrible. And this, of course, is articulated. It's got a little ball joint thing here, so forward and back right there, and rotation and all that stuff. And there's a hinge there, and it comes underneath. You can also do it over top. And of course, the claw can open like so. And again, this thing can open up and accept pilots. I've heard that apparently the old pilot, the original Diaclone pilots, do not fit very well in this new version for some reason. They don't fit, and I don't know why. And of course, this thing is on a hinge like that, and there's another hinge there, and this rotates as well. So you can kind of adjust that as you want. And yeah, it will just, then of course, can just slot right back on. Yeah, and also the other things, they left this molded. And the little tab that you use to fire the old roller, but yeah, again, it's gone, so there's that. And of course, there's this sticker, nice little details right there, and of course, you can add more sticker detail if you want, but at this point, I'm still undecided. Of course, there's these bits right here for the different Diaclone pilots. So there's that. And of course, you can close this all up, and yeah, this can still, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Yeah, this can close around the drone, like so. Said like so. Again, very difficult. Doesn't like to close. It doesn't. It's very stiff on mine. And this is the most trouble. Oh, oh, I see. Yeah, the gun's in the way. If you have the gun pegged in, you can't have this sticking out unless. Oh, can you do it this one? Yeah. That's the weird thing. So if you want to have this sticking out of the top of the trailer, you have to move the gun forward on that peg, and then they'll think it will close up just fine. Yeah, it'll close up just fine. If you have, yeah, there we go. Like that. You're going to have it sticking out of the trailer, like before. Like that. Of course. Open this back up. Yep, with that, this came off. Come on, get in there. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, so this can also stick forward. You can also stick forward through that, like so. Like that, and I believe if I can. Believe there's the other thing, which is can it do it like this? I don't remember. No, it's not like that. What was it? Yeah, so we can do all that stuff, which is pretty cool. And so we can do all that. The other thing, just showing it off right here. Yeah, the matrix. It comes with the matrix, picked out in gold, chrome. Got the little blue jewel. Yeah, you can just can open that up, and it goes right in. Just pegs in pretty solid like that. Close it up. Yeah, that's the trailer essentially. Pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward trailer. All that stuff. There you go. Yeah, the only thing is, the only thing I kind of miss is, well, it's kind of a silly gimmick. I do kind of miss the spring-loaded launcher for a roller. That was kind of fun launching the guy when I was a kid. Yeah. So there's the trailer. And again, some trailer comparisons. Here it is with the Earthrise trailer, which, yeah, it's I mean, there's nice molded detail in there, but yeah, it's just kind of sad, really. And here it is with the G2 version, which you can see my 5-year-old self's quality sticker placement in case stuff like, hey, look, there's Optimus Prime's arm stickers, which are just stuck in the trailer and not even particularly well, and also a bit of grime, even though I did, again, try to clean it, but yeah. So, yeah, there's the thing. Launcher still works. And I broke the thing on this wheel, my roller right there. I broke the wheel, but yeah. Launcher still works though. So, yeah. Like I said, well loved. There's that for that. The other thing I also want to mention is right here, if you use this little siren-y bit, you can use roller to tow the trailer. Although it's not super secure, but it can work. And also on top of that, it does tend to raise this wheel up off the ground, but that's kind of, some people have tried to use the, do this thing where like they use that instead, and it kind of works, but like, it's clear that wasn't intended. So there's that. Also, you can use this. You can rotate that around and then, peg the gun in if you want, just like before. So you can do all that, and there you go. That's pretty much all the stuff the trailer can do as a whole. Well, almost. We'll get to the other stuff we can do later, but we'll just put this off to the side for now and put you off to the side. And how about we transform a convoy here? So first thing, because it's almost the same as original, but not quite. The first thing is, well, you want to... We'll take these side bits and we'll move them out and extend the hand. And by the way, some people have had this thing where it doesn't sit properly. This bumper needs to go underneath the arm, not in front of the arm. The bumper can shift slightly in such a way that people have accidentally, like, they've caught the arm behind this, so then, yeah, you can see it's not quite sitting properly. You need to make sure this is above the bumper, and then see now it's much more flush, so just something to be aware of. But yeah, move the arm out like this, and move the hand out like so, and do the same thing on this side. Move the arm out, move the hand out like that, and then right here at the shoulders, bring those out like that. And bring this out like here. Take the head platform and flip that around. That's, other than the hands, it's pretty much the same as before. But now down here, what you need to do is take the wheels here and unpeg them from the sides. And then take this right here and split the legs apart right here and just slide them out. Legs will slide out like so. And like so. Just spread those legs apart. And then take the feet and bring those up, bring that, and then bring the legs forward like that, and then you go ahead and bring the wheels back down. And well, there you go. There's Missing Link Optimus / Convoy in his robot mode. And yeah, that's the G1 Convoy Optimus. The only thing is, well, one big thing off its difference is, well, where it was sticker detail before is now molded painted detail. You can see, the silver and blue there and everything. Yeah, getting, again, close. I'm going to adjust the camera just a bit. Getting closer. You can see, yeah, he's got this one. This one has the original, well, yellow eyes and everything. There's little tiny vents in his faceplate, and he's got the silver crest and all that stuff. He's got his Autobot symbols on his shoulders. He's got the yellow windows. He's got his big boxy truck body. He's got his the blue and silver right here on the forearms. He got his silver smokestacks, silver bumper, the tire hips and everything. The chromed thighs, which diecast is here again, and you got the detail right here, nice little detail right there with little lines and everything. You got all that stuff, and you got the all that, and you have the toe detail, which has the tail lights and everything. It looks great. And on the back, he's not as hollow as he used to be. He's still kind of hollow, but it's not as bad as it used to be. And they even added a little Thomasy stage port, so you can attach him to a flight stand, for all those poses you're going to be able to get into. Because yeah, he can pose now. We'll get to that in a little bit, but yeah. So yeah, this is G1. But better. And of course, he's got a couple accessories you can do. And of course, yeah, first thing is, yeah, you can open up the matrix out right there. You can get that out, and he's supposed to be able to hold it. It's although because you use the hands here, and yeah, you're supposed to be able to do this and like have him hold the matrix a bit, but it's kind of not great grip or anything. It's just kind of a vaguely implied, shall we say. But yeah, you can hold the matrix. You just gotta be willing to work for it a bit. And you just kind of get the thumbs. See, the thumbs kind of slip through the matrix holder bits. Or supposed to anyway. And you can kind of hold it. See, you can hold it. It's just a little bit of a nuisance to get him to actually hold it without just dropping it. But you can hold the matrix, you know. That's cool. Just, yeah, you guys get his thumbs into the little handle bits. Yeah. That's pretty neat. Yep. You've probably heard that, that's for sure. Alright, he's doing things that you've never seen an Optimus do before. Or G1 Optimus. Of course, his rifle, he can hold that just fine. You can also, if you are willing to, again, work for it, you can get him holding it with both hands. Just, you know, again, you gotta work for it a bit. But you can kind of get, yeah, you can get him to hold it with both hands. See, although that's not the greatest pose, but you know, just at least it shows what I'm talking about. So, yep. Is that. And he does come with an Energon axe, which unfortunately doesn't seem to display or sort. What I'm saying was what I'm saying. Store anywhere in the trailer or anything. It doesn't really seem to have anywhere to store. At least that's nothing I can find. But yeah, this what happens here is you just open this panel up, and there's a peg in there, and you of course slip the peg over into the hand, and you close this up, and there you go. Now he's got his Energon axe because, well, that's what he does once in the show. But it's a pretty iconic scene overall. So you know, one of those things, iconic. You know, a scene that we all obsess over, and if our Optimus doesn't come with an axe, then what's the point? But of course, yeah, you can also bring the trailer in instead of the base mode. Now you can have the repair bay mode and everything, and you know, knock them over. Knock them over. You can instead, of course, have the repair bay mode, all that stuff. Do that, you know. Do all that stuff. So, you know, you can do that if you want, but there you go. It's always been a little silly, but, you know, it's one of those things, like, why did I get the trailer? Like, I always complain about, you know, the trailer always winds up just kind of off to the side. I'm like, because I just wanted the version of the trailer. I just wanted the one that reminds me of the one I had as a kid, even though I had a G2 one. But, yeah. There you go. Now, posability. This is where the magic happens. I'm going to get this out of his hand real quick just so I can show off more stuff. But, yeah, posability is where the magic happens. For one, his head is now on a swivel. So yeah, unfortunately it's not a ball joint. There's not really enough room in the panel. So I understand why that's the case. But yeah, it's on a swivel. You can use the panel for up and down, but it's going to look a little weird. But you know, there's that. Shoulders to do a full 360. They can now go outward and outward. Yeah, that's a thing. They have the reverse butterfly. There's no real forward butterfly, unfortunately. You do have the swivel here. Some of this stuff has always been there. There's a swivel there. The elbows are on ratchets, as you heard. That's nice. The hands are on swivels. You got swivels in the hands. You got opening and closing fingers right there. You guys all have this from the transformation. You can kind of inward if you need to. There's an ab crunch. It's right there. It's one click, but there is an ab crunch. He's got an ab crunch, that's just really cool. That's a thing. It's kind of hard to get him to look good looking pose, in my opinion, with the ab crunch, but you know, it exists. You just got to work for it. Down here, he does have a waist swivel. You can see this. It's kind of limited, but there is a waist swivel. You can get that. That doesn't really affect anything. But yeah, there is, as you can see, a waist swivel. Which is nice. The hips, yes, there are hips. You can go forward that far. You can go back that far, unless you move that out. Then you can get them all the way back. Outward, if you get the tires out, you can get that far out. You do have a thigh swivel. I've noticed some people have noted that on theirs, the thigh swivel is really tight. And if that's the case, there's a screw right here. You can loosen it a little bit. It does have that thigh swivel, though. You can, I guess, use the slider transformation joint. You can use that if you need that for whatever reason. It does have ratcheted knees. Gets quite the bend there, and you can even go forward a little bit. And down here at the feet, you do have tilt at the toe. They can go down a little bit. You can go down all the way down like that, and up. They can actually go up a bit and even pop a heel out, so you might have better support for a forward pose. Any poses using that. So yeah, he's got modern articulation, and he looks great. Only thing is, yeah, he's still got his kind of a little bit long arm. His arms are a bit on the long side, but you know what? That's fine. We can forgive that. It was G1 after all. There we go. Yeah, he looks fantastic. He poses fantastic and everything. He is basically the toy that you pretend you were playing with when you were a kid. If you had a G1 Optimus, or in my case a G2 Optimus, yeah, he's basically the toy you were pretending you were playing with when you were a kid. Now he can do all the stuff you're thinking of him, imagining him doing. Now he can actually move like that. So, some comparisons, just again a couple of them. I know that probably some people are like, well, why didn't you compare to this or that or whatever? It's like, because I don't want to. I don't have to if I don't want to. But here's Earthrise Optimus. He's a bit taller. But yeah, he is technically slightly more posable. Actually, Earthrise Optimus has a ball jointed head. He has an ab crunch. Yeah, they're kind of in similar degree of posability. I think, yeah, he has more of a shoulder outward articulation, but there's that. So then you got that. And here he is with my boy. He doesn't fall apart on me. And my G2 Prime, again, well loved. Doesn't stand very well anymore. The springs overpower the hips really easily, so he falls backwards a lot. And yeah, yep. There he is. There's my G2 Optimus. Even if he actually is a bit shorter. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, he's a bit shorter overall. But yeah, you can see the springs just kind of push those back really easily. The plastic on the teeth, yeah, the plastic for it is really worn out at the hips. And yeah, of course, on mine also the fists don't stay in anymore. Like I said, he's well loved. I played with him a ton when I was a kid, so he's worn out. Yep. And of course, yeah, the gun that doesn't actually fit properly in the hand because they screwed that up. But hey, that's evolution. So you gotta go. So yeah, that is Missing Link Convoy. He's fantastic. It's just such a joy when I opened him up. Like, it was just something just so amazing. Like, oh yeah, I saw the pictures, but holding in your hand a G1 Optimus that can move the way this one can is just something special. And I love this thing. He costs like $168 or something like that from Japan. He costs somewhere in that neighborhood. This is the normal toy version. The anime edition doesn't have the trailer, and it does cost is a bit cheaper because of that. It's sub 100, I believe. So if you want more of a budget thing, or if you just don't like trailers, there's that. It doesn't have all the detailing. I don't know if it comes with a sticker sheet or not. I haven't checked on that. But he's fantastic. If you like G1 toys at all, you owe it to yourself to pick this one up. If you're into G1 at all, you owe yourself to pick this thing up. It is fantastic. I wasn't expecting to like this thing as much as I do. I love it. And the fact they've announced that they are continuing the Missing Link line and they're going to announce the second one, or I guess third one, if you want to be technical, in April next month, as of this recording. That in of itself is pretty special. I don't know who it's going to be. We haven't even gotten a hint of it. I would suspect Megatron would be a very high likely candidate, but there could be someone else. Who knows? We'll see, because Hasbro probably wouldn't like Hasbro wouldn't be importing Megatron. That's for sure. You'd have to get it through someone who's not Hasbro Pulse, but yeah, he's worth it. Yeah, he's expensive. He's made a diecast. He's made a diecast. He's got, he looks good. He's posable. He's big and chunky, and he's the same. Yeah, it's just. Of course, if this is just too rich for your blood, I guess you can wait for the Walmart reissue of the G1 version, which won't be posable. But hey, it's a G1 Optimus for cheaper. So hey, so there you go. He's great. Pick him up. You owe it to yourself to pick one up if you can. So that's it for this review. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media. It's down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Ko-fi, my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.